Ever found yourself questioning someone's sincerity, sensing something isn't quite right, even though everything seems fine on the surface? If you've felt an inexplicable tension or discomfort around certain individuals, it could be a sign of underlying envy or dishonesty. Understanding these subtle signals can be challenging but crucial for maintaining authentic relationships. Today, we'll explore how to recognize envy and falsehood through the lens of Stoicism, providing you with tools to navigate these complex dynamics with greater clarity and composure. By integrating Stoic principles into your interactions, you can enhance your ability to identify and respond to deceit and jealousy, ultimately fostering more genuine and fulfilling connections. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, offers valuable insights into recognizing and addressing envy and falsehood. At its core, Stoicism emphasizes virtue, self-control, and the importance of focusing on what is within our control. This philosophy teaches us to maintain inner clarity and integrity, which are essential for discerning when others may be driven by less honorable motives. In relationships, whether personal or professional, encountering envy and dishonesty can be disheartening. These behaviors not only undermine trust, but also affect your own sense of security and well-being. Stoicism helps us navigate these challenges by encouraging self-reflection, emotional resilience, and a commitment to virtue. This video will delve into 10 specific behaviors that can reveal envy and falsehood, equipping you with the Stoic wisdom needed to recognize and address these issues effectively. Sign 1. Overly complimenting. Excessive flattery can often be a mask for deeper feelings of envy. While compliments are generally positive and affirming, when they become overly frequent or exaggerated, they may indicate that the person is trying to manipulate your perception of them or your achievements. Envy can drive individuals to heap praise upon you as a way to disguise their true feelings or to influence how you view them. From a Stoic perspective, the value of honest and meaningful feedback far outweighs the superficial comfort of excessive praise. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control and to cultivate inner strength, rather than being swayed by external validation. When someone's compliments seem disproportionately lavish, it's important to maintain a sense of discernment and not let these flattering remarks cloud your judgment. To address this behavior, consider the motives behind the flattery. Are they genuinely interested in celebrating your achievements, or are they attempting to gain something from you? Reflecting on the context and frequency of the compliments can help you determine their sincerity. Stoicism encourages us to appreciate genuine praise while remaining vigilant against manipulation disguised as admiration. Sign 2. Frequent gossiping or negative talk. Gossiping or speaking negatively about others can be a significant indicator of envy or falsehood. When someone frequently engages in negative talk about others, it often reflects their own insecurities and dissatisfaction. Such behavior can be driven by jealousy, as individuals may try to diminish the achievements or reputation of others to feel better about themselves. Stoicism advocates for focusing on our own actions and avoiding harmful speech. The philosophy emphasizes the importance of maintaining integrity and refraining from engaging in negative or destructive behavior. By adhering to these principles, we can avoid being drawn into gossip and instead focus on constructive actions that align with our values. If you notice someone consistently speaking ill of others, consider their motives and the impact of their words. Are they expressing genuine concerns, or are they attempting to project their own frustrations onto others? Stoicism teaches us to remain indifferent to harmful speech and to instead concentrate on how we can contribute positively to our environment. Sign 3. Inconsistent behavior. Erratic or inconsistent behavior can be a telltale sign of dishonesty or hidden motives. When someone's actions frequently contradict their words or vary significantly based on circumstances, it often reveals a lack of authenticity or integrity. Such behavior may indicate that the person is not being truthful or is trying to manipulate situations for their benefit. From a Stoic perspective, integrity and consistency are fundamental virtues. Stoicism teaches us to act in accordance with our principles and values, regardless of external pressures. When you encounter inconsistent behavior, it's important to assess whether the person's actions align with their stated values and intentions. To navigate this, observe how the person's behavior shifts in different contexts and whether their actions match their words. Stoic practice encourages us to maintain our own integrity and to be cautious of those who fail to do the same. By focusing on consistency in your own actions and holding others to similar standards, you can better identify and address dishonesty. Sign 4. Competitive or dismissive attitudes. A competitive or dismissive attitude towards you can be indicative of envy. When someone consistently tries to outdo you or dismisses your achievements, it often reflects their own feelings of inadequacy or jealousy. This behavior may manifest as an attempt to undermine your success or to elevate their own status at your expense. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on your own path and not being swayed by comparisons with others. The philosophy teaches us to seek personal excellence and to avoid letting the actions or attitudes of others affect our sense of self-worth. When faced with competitive or dismissive behavior, it's important to remain centered and not let these external influences disturb your inner peace. Consider the motivations behind the competitive or dismissive behavior. Are they genuinely interested in your success, or are they trying to diminish your achievements to feel better about themselves? Stoicism encourages us to maintain our focus on our own growth and to avoid being drawn into unnecessary competition or conflict. Sign 5. Lack of support or encouragement. When someone fails to support or encourage you, it may be a sign that they are driven by envy. Genuine relationships are characterized by mutual support and encouragement, and a lack of these elements can indicate that the person is not truly invested in your well-being. This behavior often stems from feelings of jealousy or resentment. Stoicism teaches us the value of genuine support and camaraderie, emphasizing the importance of acting with virtue and integrity. When someone's support is lacking, it's important to reflect on whether their behavior aligns with your expectations of a supportive relationship. Stoicism encourages us to focus on maintaining our own values and to seek out relationships that are built on mutual respect and encouragement. If you find yourself consistently receiving little to no support from someone, consider their underlying motives and whether they are genuinely invested in your success. Stoicism advocates for fostering relationships with individuals who share your commitment to mutual support and who align with your values. Sign 6. Overemphasis on your failures. An individual who excessively focuses on your mistakes or failures may be masking their own feelings of envy. By highlighting your shortcomings, they may be attempting to divert attention away from their own insecurities or failures. This behavior often reflects a desire to diminish your accomplishments and elevate their own status. Stoic philosophy encourages focusing on constructive feedback and self-improvement rather than dwelling on failures or shortcomings. When faced with someone who excessively emphasizes your failures, it's important to maintain a balanced perspective and not let their negativity undermine your self-confidence. Reflect on the intent behind their focus on your failures. Are they providing constructive criticism, or are they attempting to belittle you to feel better about themselves? Stoicism teaches us to maintain our composure and to prioritize self-improvement over external judgments. Sign 7. Excessive self-promotion. Excessive self-promotion can be a sign of insecurity or falsehood. When someone constantly boasts about their achievements or attributes, it often reflects a lack of genuine self-confidence. This behavior may be a way to compensate for feelings of inadequacy or to create a facade of superiority. Stoicism values modesty and humility, emphasizing the importance of focusing on one's actions rather than seeking external validation. When encountering excessive self-promotion, it's important to assess whether the person's behavior aligns with their true character or if it is an attempt to mask insecurities. Consider how their self-promotion affects your perception of them and whether it aligns with Stoic principles of authenticity and humility. Stoicism encourages us to focus on our own virtues and to avoid being influenced by the inflated claims of others. Sign 8. Unwillingness to engage in open dialogue. An unwillingness to engage in open and honest communication can signal dishonesty. When someone avoids addressing important topics or evades direct conversations, it often indicates a desire to conceal the truth or manipulate the situation. This behavior can reflect a lack of transparency and a tendency towards deceit. Stoicism promotes transparent and sincere interactions, emphasizing the importance of clear communication and integrity. When faced with someone who is unwilling to engage in open dialogue, it's essential to reflect on whether their avoidance is driven by genuine concerns or a desire to obscure their true intentions. Assess the impact of their communication style on your relationship and consider whether it aligns with Stoic values of honesty and openness. Stoicism encourages us to seek clarity and to address issues directly, fostering more authentic and meaningful connections. Sign 9. Subtle undermining of your achievements. Subtle attempts to undermine or minimize your achievements can be a clear sign of envy. When someone downplays your successes or tries to diminish their significance, it often reflects their own feelings of jealousy or inadequacy. This behavior is a way to cope with their own insecurities by belittling your accomplishments. Stoic philosophy emphasizes celebrating achievements and focusing on one's own virtues rather than seeking validation from others. When faced with someone who undermines your achievements, it's important to maintain a sense of self-worth and not let their behavior affect your confidence. Reflect on the intent behind their attempts to minimize your success. Are they genuinely concerned about your well-being, or are they trying to undermine your accomplishments to feel better about themselves? Stoicism encourages us to focus on our own growth and to appreciate our achievements without being influenced by others' negativity. Sign 10. Overly defensive reactions. Overly defensive reactions or excuses can indicate that someone is hiding their true feelings or intentions. When a person reacts with defensiveness or provides excessive justifications, it often signals that they are concealing something or trying to protect their own insecurities. This behavior can reflect a lack of authenticity and honesty. Stoicism values composure and understanding, encouraging us to maintain our inner peace and to approach others with empathy. When encountering overly defensive reactions, it's important to assess whether the person's defensiveness is driven by genuine concerns or an attempt to obscure their true motives. Consider how their defensiveness affects your interactions and whether it aligns with Stoic principles of transparency and authenticity. Stoicism teaches us to remain centered and to approach conflicts with a clear mind, fostering more genuine and respectful relationships. Recognizing envy and falsehood in others can significantly impact your relationships and personal well-being. By applying Stoic principles, you can gain valuable insights into these behaviors and navigate them with greater clarity and composure. The 10 signs outlined in this video: overly complimenting you, frequent gossiping, inconsistent behavior, competitive attitudes, lack of support, overemphasis on failures, excessive self-promotion, unwillingness to engage in dialogue, subtle undermining of achievements, and overly defensive reactions can help you identify when others may be driven by envy or dishonesty. Stoicism provides a framework for maintaining your own integrity and focusing on what is within your control. By applying these principles, you can better understand the motivations behind others' actions and respond in a way that aligns with your own values and virtues. Embracing Stoic wisdom allows you to foster more authentic and fulfilling relationships while remaining true to yourself. If you found this video helpful in recognizing and addressing envy and falsehood, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments section. We'd love to hear about your experiences and how you've applied Stoic principles to navigate challenging interactions. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on Stoicism, personal growth, and maintaining healthy relationships. Explore the description box for additional resources and related videos that can help you further develop your understanding of Stoic philosophy and its practical applications. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.